Look, y'all know I don't do no fabrication, no capping. We got to talk about this Michael Jackson movie. I thought the movie was bullshit. I thought the movie was trash. I thought that the movie was just not well put together, if you ask me. To me, this movie was more about slandering Michael Jackson's father than it was about actually showing Michael Jackson's life. It was more about them trying to paint his father like he was abusing him, and I don't know why the fuck they tried to take that angle, right? Because when they did that, what they really did is expose Michael Jackson, in my opinion. Yeah, they exposed him. Michael Jackson was on some pussy ass shit that most family members get on once they get some money. Let's just be honest. And this is why black people never make it to the next level. I'm gonna be honest. This is why the Mexicans look better, the Italians look better, and the Jews, anybody's gonna look better than the blacks, right? Because whenever the blacks come up on some money, whenever there's a superstar amongst the blacks, they let them people get in their ear, and then they try to flex and stun on everybody else. And oh, I want to go solo. I want to go solo. I just want to do everything myself. This is how Michael Jackson was some bitch ass shit, bro. He wasn't trying to let his family eat, bro. Like, let's just keep it 100. His dad made a plan for all of the family to eat. This bitch ass nigga Michael Jackson wanted all the money to himself, bro. That's some whole ass shit when you really look at it, bro. He didn't want the family to eat. Dad had this shit stuff to where, like, look, bro, we're gonna go on your solo tour, dog. We're gonna let you look. You gonna headline this motherfucker, right? But we need to bring the group too, right? So we can all eat type shit, right? We all need to be eating. That's the way this shit's supposed to be, man. And you can still be the headliner of that motherfucker. And he even, bro, his dad came to him at some point and was saying, bro, look, we gonna do your tour. This is gonna be your shit. But we bring in your brothers. You feel me? So in my opinion, he was on some real ass shit. Father was on some real ass shit. So this whole attempt to make him look like trash and like he just there was even a scene in the movie where they just nigga made it a clip where he was just taking Michael in there to whip his ass. So he was just whipping Michael's ass. He didn't whip nobody else's ass. Come on, man. That shit is just ridiculous. On me. Y'all gonna see, if y'all see the movie, y'all see the scene, but it's just like they didn't even give you no explanation of why he getting his ass whooped or none of that. It didn't make sense, bro. So now y'all trying to make it seem like he just take him in the room whooping his ass. But we know about this, how Michael Jackson was acting and shit. Michael Jackson had motherfucking problems, bro. Michael Jackson wasn't an easy motherfucker to deal with. This nigga was having fucking nigga monkeys and shit getting dropped off at the house. This nigga had a fucking giraffe at his motherfucking crib, man. And we talking, man, we gonna make it sit. Nigga snake in his motherfucking room hanging out like it's a kid. Free. Not in the cage and shit. But yeah, you want to believe that he wasn't just getting his ass whooped because he was on some bullshit sometime. Come on, bro. Cut it out. Like, let's get real. Michael had all the bitches on his dick and ran and got a motherfucking nose ring. My bad. A nose job talking about how all the celebrities in Hollywood are getting them. He was a retard. I'm going to be honest. Michael Jackson was the type of motherfucker back in that time just doing any and all the little Hollywood shit. And that's why he ended up getting his skin bleached up like that. Because at some point, he wanted to be, like I said, this shit wasn't even in the skin. The shit was bleaching the skin. And his daddy had his back through all of that goofy ass shit. The nose jobs, the monkeys in the line, nigga. Nigga got monkeys all at the dinner table and shit. Look, he put up with that shit, bro. And at the end of the day, people could say whatever and try to make it seem like it's all Michael Jackson's success and all that. Man, fuck all that, man. His daddy put some shit together, man, that motherfuckers try to take credit throughout the whole motherfucking movie to make it seem like, oh, no, nigga, you didn't do shit. That's bullshit. Them ass whoopings and that discipline and making sure them niggas was on their shit is what made them what they are. Y'all wouldn't even be talking about motherfucking Michael Jackson if he didn't release it out his nut. And then once he released it out his fucking nut, he took action with his goddamn kids, right? He was hands-on, standing on business about his kids, right? And whole time they trying to make it seem like, oh, he was just trying to get involved and all. Look, man, them people got into Michael Jackson's ear and got his daddy the fuck up out of there, right? Because he was the only thing that was gonna muscle something and have some say so to some shit, right? They don't like dads. That's why you think they got a problem with LeVar Ball or these fathers that may get a little too involved in the things. They don't like that. They would rather have a motherfucker with no backbone, no structure, nobody behind them that can support them. I'm telling you, I've heard this a lot of times, and even while a lot of coaches, when they're looking to coach D1, they're not looking for kids with fathers and shit. They really love those single mother kids that they can get on the field and almost be their daddy. They know that when a nigga got a daddy out there, nigga, you can't be his daddy, nigga. You got to be coach. He got a daddy. You feel me? So they know there's got to be a different dynamic. And they know that they can hold certain shit over these people's head. And that's how Micheal Jackson got did. Remove his dad out the picture, we can do whatever with this funky motherfucker. And that's what they did with him. If you just look at the shit, his dad wasn't doing shit but protecting him and putting shit in play. And of course he was putting that belt down on that nigga. For one, he was trying to take fucking food out his family motherfucking mouths just to be some motherfucking egotistical superstar. Like, fuck that. I'm with the daddy on this shit, man. I don't care what y'all talking about, man. I could try to bash him, whatever the fuck y'all want to say, but then when a nigga ain't there, it's just you trash daddy. Now, this nigga made his fucking son a superstar that we talk about after death. So now I'm giving credit to the daddy, man. Hey, shout out to the daddy, man. Hey, and shout out to all the other daddies that put that work in for their kids, man, and didn't get nothing but people trying to point the finger at you and put bad shit on your motherfucking name, right? But they ain't gonna talk about how you got them to start them. I'm telling you, the whole movie was trying to degrade that nigga. Like, you don't, oh no, this was just Micheal. No, fuck that, man. He put that shit together, man. Obviously, Micheal had the gifted voice. Who the fuck birthed this nigga? Oh, wait. Who the fuck? His mother and his father, right? His mother and his father. Look, his father put the semen in that motherfucker, and the mother birthed that nigga semen. Come on, man. We ain't going for nothing else. So that nigga Micheal Jackson was a cold ass, spoiled ass brat, bro. And this what this shit was, man. That nigga was the spoiledest motherfucker ever, man. You could just see it. Even in the way he's in meetings. I choose you. Weird ass nigga. But I'm just dropping all facts, man. But it's still RIP to him. He was a legend in his singing right. Like you said, he had a beautiful voice. I was never really a big fan of him. I'm going to keep it 100, but he do got some hits that you'll be like, okay, that motherfucker can sing. So this is no disrespect to Micheal Jackson or anything like that. We're just going off of the facts. Just because someone's dead or not here with us doesn't mean that we're going to run from the facts. We still got to keep it real. So like you was out here robbing people and killing people while you was alive, right? If that was your story, we're just giving an example, right? That's still your story once you pass away. You know, we can't be fabricating the story and trying to make it something it's not. If you was toting guns, killing people, robbing, doing shit like that, that's just your story, man. So it's just very obvious that this guy Micheal had fucking spoiled, fucking prima donna type issues going on, man. Diva shit going on, and even look how he acted, man. I mean, we ain't gonna glimpse over him acting like a fucking diva, right? He was a diva. And then there was allegations that came out about him and the kids. Just being honest, a lot of people wanted to sweep that shit under the rug and try to make it like the shit didn't happen. But then again, the fact that this dummy let them people, you know, push his father out, this shit may not be true. You know, the shit with the kids. Believe it or not. I think that shit could have been just a ploy because he was fruity as hell and he loved to be with them kids and he didn't really like to hang with people his age, so it was a good thing they can use against him, right? Because like you say, there was no like you said, it got the dad out of the picture, got everybody, you know what I mean? So at this point, it was just Micheal against them, you know. And you noticed he got hooked onto the motherfucking drugs, right? I feel like if his dad would have been around, he would have been pressing that line, bro. Whether he had to whoop Michael ass or not, right? To make sure he wasn't over there doped up. He would have knew, and he would have been on that ass, right? But he got around them people, and they practically crafted that drug just for him. Let's just be real. They gave him that drug to go to a slow death. And that's just the facts, man. But I'm up out of this thing.